Hi, I'm Cory, and I'm a senior at Cornerstone.
And I'm Nate, and I'm his brother.
What brought me to Cornerstone was I had an interest in playing college basketball, and watching Nate play at Davenport, I was aware of the success of Cornerstone's program. So I definitely had an interest in coming here. So that's definitely what the success of the program definitely sparked my interest. Definitely, Coach E came out on a visit to see me, and then I made a visit here. And when I was on my visit here, I definitely felt like it was a very welcoming place, a family environment. So that's definitely what drew my attention. And definitely the favorite memory has been, our sophomore year in 2015 when we were able to go on to Branson and win a national championship too. But there's been a lot of great memories since I've been here. I think a great memory was when the whole team went to the Philippines. I think that was a great time. I think we all bonded really well there, and it was a really cool experience for us. It was a great memory. We had a lot of emotional times over there where we grew together. So that was definitely probably the second greatest memory, being here, and then every day in the locker room and getting to know the guys and the relationships. Cool. Your freshman year when I came in, I had a different role. I was just kind of a sponge, just absorbing everything and trying to learn the program. And then moving toward your junior and senior year, you try to implement some of that stuff into the younger guys. And I think it's really difficult to build really good, team chemistry. But I think we get guys that already have the capability of bonding together with a team. So it makes it easier when you have good guys, and I think we have a lot of good guys. So we all welcomed him with open arms. We knew he was going to be a really good player when he came here, but we weren't quite sure how high of a caliber player he was until he started playing on the court and putting up crazy numbers in games.
It's pretty easy to follow somebody as humble as he is too. So he came in and just right away you could just see how hard he plays on a daily basis. And I'm not around for practices or anything like that, but I'm sure that practicing is the same way. And nobody gives more effort than him out there for however long he's on the floor for every night. So and as humble as he is after the games, and it's just, and as humble as he appears on the court all the time, it makes it a lot easier to follow somebody like that.
I think I've grown a lot since my freshman year. Like I said, you come in your freshman year and you're just kind of a sponge. You try to absorb everything that you can. You try to learn everything that you can. But just the relationships that you form help you grow while you're here. All the teammates that help you grow. When you're with a great group of guys, they're always looking out for you in your best interests. And we have a great coaching staff too. And Coach E does a great job developing his players over 4 years. And he implements a lot of great things. He's a great leader in his faith too. So you definitely grow in faith being surrounded by a great coach and leader like that too.
And then watching, obviously I don't see him on a daily basis, like in practice and stuff like that, like some of his teammates do. But watching 40, 50 times a year, you just kind of just on basketball things. As a freshman, he's a lot more mobile now than he. I'm pretty impressed. He does a good job, on ball and off ball, running around screens and, chasing shooters around. And he had that responsibility a lot this year. But and having a shooter like Cory on the floor just kind of completely opens, up the floor even more for guys like that to be able to operate. If you got 4 guys that can't shoot out there, it's really hard when you're a post player and you got 6 guys looking at you. You got 6 eyes looking at you all the time. So.
He's just saying he wishes he had me when he was playing.
I wish I had.
He's wishing he had me when he was at Davenport.
No, it just makes a difference. They make each other's lives a lot easier. I feel like that's a big decision for anybody to make. If you're going to go to a small school and you're going to try to play a sport, it's not like you're doing like the easiest or most popular thing by just going to wherever where all your friends are going. So it's a little bit more of an important decision that you have to be comfortable with yourself, and that's a lot of pressure for a 17-year-old kid anyway. So I didn't feel like it was necessarily a good decision to try to
persuade.
Yeah, and I didn't care either way. I just wanted to see your little brother in a good situation. And I played against all 4 years, same 4 years that Calvin DeVries was here, and he was best shooter that I ever played against. Just could knock down a shot from anywhere. I thought, after the first couple of years, like we joked around about it, like, are you going to break his record, blah, blah, blah. I didn't really think he was going to get there. Beginning of this season, there was, a couple games where he hit like 7, 8, 9 in a game, and I'm like, even if he just hits a couple a game, he's probably going to get there. So I kind of knew it was a reality at that point. It's a cool thing. It's more of a cool thing for them, just they'll have that as a keepsake forever, and then they'll be able to talk about it. And 20 years from now, I'm sure one of those shirts will resurface, and we'll be able to, whatever. I'll be able to tell his kids one day that your dad used to be a shooter. I know he's fat now, but he used to.
I mean, the support of my family means a lot to me. I don't even think I can count on one hand ever looking up into the stands and not seeing at least somebody there for my family throughout my whole entire career, starting playing in high school. And that means a lot to know that your family supports you in everything that you do, but especially the commitment they have in coming out here every single Wednesday, every single Saturday. It definitely means a lot.
But a couple of summers ago up north, when I drained that long putt to tie you, he
I
was
up
beating
one
me
stroke.
He was beating me going into the last hole, and I was 100 feet away from the hole, and he was reminding me the whole hole.
Yeah, you miss this, I win.
You miss this, I win. Just so you know, I've never beaten you before. If you miss this, I'm pretty much gonna win.
And he sunk like a 60
Sunk
footer.
like a
He couldn't even
60
see the
footer.
hole and still sunk the putt. There's gonna be a day when the ice breaks, and it's gonna be. I'm gonna start beating him every time. There's gonna be that day.
It's going to take a lot of years to get back to 50-50. We do a lot of competing in the household just in general. There's epic, pretty epic ping pong matches that go down in the basement.
There's been some minor injuries from the ping pong matches too.
There has been. I don't know.
I'll just go over to his apartment. I went over there one time this summer and you just find anything. He had a golf club sitting there and a golf ball, so I was just tapping the golf ball as many times as I could. We started counting. He said, "Let me get it. I'll beat you." And of course, he just we go until someone wins.
Yeah, 2 hours later.